Sir, can you please show that Excel? Yes, sir.
Yes. You are given with x value and y value. So sum of x square is there, sum of y square is there, sum of xy is also available, sum of x square is also available. By substituting these values in this formula, you can able to find m. Once you found m, you can able to identify c also. Once you found m and c, you can able to do the prediction and you can help Sam. Okay, the number of ice cream will be sold tomorrow. That you can able to do. So this is the least square method to solve simple linear regression without using any statistical tools or Python programming. We are simply solving simple linear regression problem using mathematics. We can get the Python programming or R kind of statistical tools or Veka or anything to solve this simple linear regression problem in an easier way. But you have to understand how it is solved in mathematics. Then only you can come up with your own algorithms and the stuff. Yes, anyone solved? Yes, Aditya Jain, are you doing? Aditya Jain, doing or not? No response from your side. Bharti Kumari. Unmute. Yeah. Okay. Once you have done, tell the answer. Divi,
Sir, we have to do it on Excel sheet or on pen paper.
anything.
Okay.
No need. You have to do in Excel sheet only. You can do it with pen also.
Okay, sir.
It is fine. Divi, Isha, Janvi. Yeah, okay. Bhavesh is coming up with answer 0.37. Okay, 0. Bhavesh.
Sir, Bhavdeep.
Oh, sorry. Bhavdeep, right? Bhavdeep. Sorry. Bhavdeep is giving the answer which is 0.37056. If anyone is disagree with the answer, tell me. I will check Bhavdeep's answer. Let me check. 0.37. Okay. See, I hope the screen is visible to you, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. See here.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, why you have written 26 into 26?
Where?
Sir, that in sir the equation you have solved.
Excel sheet.
No, sir. At one place I have solved that.
Oh,
You are
here
solved.
in the slide you are telling.
Yes, sir. So 5 into 168.
Oh, this okay. See here, 5 is n. 5 into 263 is because sum of x y. What is the value of sum of x y? What is sum of x y? Is 263, right?
Okay, sir. I made a mistake.
You made mistake. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. See, 5 into 263. Then here 26 into 41. Sum of x into sum of y divided by n is 5 and sum of x square. This is 163 into 26 into 26 is sigma x whole square. Okay, sigma x whole square is the formula. Sigma x is 26, so 26 into 26. Okay, so if we go in this way, you will get this
So
value, right? Yes.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you. So if you go in this way, you can able to get m as,
Sir, 1.5.
yeah, good,
Yes,
good.
sir.
1.5. Yeah, very good. So m is 1.5. So after finding m, how do you calculate b, or how do you calculate the, now we have done with slope. Okay, we have done with slope. After slope, we have to do with intercept. After slope, we have to find intercept. Okay, just see this particular equation. This also you have to do by your own. I will share this. Wait. Okay, so b equal to sigma y minus m into hey, can you able to see the screen? No.
No, sir.
Yeah. Give me a second. Yeah. Now look into this the slide. So this is the formula to calculate the intercept. B equal to sigma y minus m into sigma x divided by n. So here we are having sigma y value, we are having sigma x value, we are having m value also. With the help of m value and sigma y and sigma x, we can able to find the b value, intercept. Yes, please perform this and find the b value. Find the b value. Yes, perform this and find the b value based on this. See, I'm putting this here. Make note of all these values, and after that you have to find Based on these values, you have to find the intercept. Now substitute and tell me what will be the intercept we are having.
Sir, approx 0.4.
Oh, approx 0.4. Okay.
Sir, actually, I have taken 1.5 only.
Okay, 1.5. Okay, yeah, it's fine. See, so based on this formula, I'm putting it here. See, 41 is sigma y, right? Sigma y is 41. Yeah, 41 minus m is 1.5183 into 26 divided
Yes,
by 5.
yes, sir. So if we go on increasing the value of after that 1.5 digit, it will be
Yeah.
increased.
Okay. Yeah. I understand. Okay, so it will not, make very big changes in the linear regression result. You no need to worry about that. Okay, so this is the value. Now you are having. So what is your formula? Y equal to
MX plus C.
mx plus c. Okay, now substitute. Y equal to,
So
what is
Y
the m
equal
value?
1.5.
Good, 1.5. And what is the x which we need to find?
8.
Good, 8. Okay. So what is the c value?
So 0.32.
0.3.
32. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, good. So number of ice
Sir,
cream,
sir 12.32.
number of ice cream that Sam need to be prepared is, yes,
12
Bhavanish,
point, 12.32.
12.32.
12.32.
32.
Yeah. So approximately, so
12 ice creams.
12 or 13.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 12 or 13. You need to be ready. So, this is nothing but a business intelligence. Okay, so if Sam is ready with 12 ice cream or 13 ice cream, exactly, maybe based on the error, one or two ice cream only get wasted, even if get wasted, or even if it is, sold out earlier, in the sense, we will not miss many of the business miss. So he can utilize this for the business. So in this way, this linear regression, this prediction is used. So in this way, we, as a machine learning engineer, you have to help the SAM. Okay, this is in very small level. You can do it in a bigger level with bigger data sets. Okay, you have to learn all those things. Okay, in the upcoming semesters, and you can do by your own also. Okay, this can be solved easily with the help of statistical tools and the programs in Python, scikit-learn library and all. Okay, that you can perform in a very easy way, and you can able to do with bigger and bigger data sets. Okay, here we are taking only two attributes. You can take n number of attributes. You can take 10 attributes, 12 attributes. Okay, and you can see here we are taking only, yeah, 1 2 3 4 5 entries. 5,000 entries you can have, 5 lakh entries you can have in real time data sets. Okay, so that you can able to perform. So in this way, this simple linear regression is working. So see this particular curve. So 1.5x plus 0.32, 1.5x plus 0.32, 1.5, 1.5 x plus 0.32. See, this curve is like this. Got the point? Okay, so by this curve only we are doing prediction. So if x is, what is our x value actually? We found for x8, right? Okay. Let me, yeah. I'm sorry. See the data 2, 3, 5. Okay. By seeing this line, can you tell me how many ice creams need to be prepared for 5 hours, Sunny? See this value, right? Are you following this value? For 5, this value, for 10, this y value.
Plus 7 to 8.
Yeah.
7.
Yes. So that is how this is a predicted curve. Okay, this is a predicted curve. That is why it is working. Even if you substitute that 5 here, 1.5 into 5 plus 0.3, this value only will come. This value only will come. You have to predict according to that. Okay, that is why we are predicting this particular line. Okay, so you have to understand. So what is my advice is you have to understand mathematics, then study machine learning. Okay, it is very useful to you. Okay, so mathematics, will give a lot of surprise to you. And if mathematics is involved with the machine learning kind of stuffs, it is more beautiful. Okay, so don't afraid about mathematics. If you understand this, you can enjoy mathematics. Yes or no? How many of you are enjoying mathematics? How many of you really like mathematics, or how many of you don't like mathematics? The person, those who like mathematics, just say yes. Good. Many. Very good. Yes. See, the person, those who are, if you don't have mathematics in your cup of tea, that means some problem with understanding. That's all. Okay, if you understand the mathematics in a right way, you also can include that mathematics in your cup of tea. So it is not a big problem. Okay, this is my advice to you. So yeah, if we get a chance uh, to have more classes in future, we will discuss with some other concepts and some more stuffs which is useful to you. Okay, please give your attendance in the chat. What to say in the chat box with your name and enrollment number and all. Then that is convenient to us to take attendance. Yeah, please do that. Then we will stop the session. Any doubt you are having? Anything you want to ask with me? If anything you want to ask with me, can ask with me.
Sir, all
Yeah.
the emoji predictors and all that kind of stuff are part of the machine learning, or it is related to something else?
Yes. Little bit louder. Yes. Sorry, 1 minute.
Emoji predictors and that kind of things. which we see
Yes,
in the
yes, yes.
social media.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Machine learning, we can involve machine learning in that, Google most of the times, actually, uh, you can able to, you have to understand this thing as a student. Just consider about the giant IT companies like Google. Google is the first one, then Facebook and other things. These giant American IT companies or other IT companies are, going. That is one category, corporate companies. Another category is the education field, which we are doing, and the research community, open source community, and research community, the journal publication, all the things. See, if we are, when we are doing research on this NLP, when NLP is getting boomed up in the research community, Google is coming up with Google Translator, which is performing well, but they never disclose what kind of algorithm they are using to translate, what kind of algorithm they are using for Google Translate, and how they are performing, how they are doing that deep learning in the searching. They never disclose that. They are simply earning money out of that. They never disclose that. But here, in research community, we are revealing. But the reality is, we are not one step. We are all more than one step behind those bigger software companies. Okay, so it is true, but it doesn't mean we are not following that. Yeah, research community also following, but if something is found by this research community and research journals, then only that will come to the education and you are learning. Google never come and teach what kind of algorithm they are using in their deep learning stuffs to you, because they are running their business with that. Okay, so all this machine learning stuff which we are learning and everything is already there with those companies, shortest path algorithm in this Google Map and everything. Okay, so you can involve that.
Okay,
This
so
and
is
yeah.
it going to be a part of our syllabus, or that all the things we have to do by our own creativity or that kind of?
Yes, actually, you know, you take
Because
any
what?
machine learning. Yeah, you can take any machine learning problem, or otherwise first you have to decide, uh, while looking at the problem you have to think whether this particular problem really deserves machine learning or not. That you have to think. Okay, once you have decided this particular problem really deserves machine learning, so then you have to think about whether this is a prediction problem, whether this is a classification problem or clustering problem, or what kind of problem, whether supervised learning is suitable for this, unsupervised learning is suitable for that, or reinforcement learning. You have to classify that problem and you have to fit that problem in any one category, whether it is a classification or clustering or prediction, simply a linear regression or polynomial regression prediction. You have to fit that problem in some class and you have to work on that. Okay, so before get into that problem and deciding which it belongs to which category, you have to understand what is classification, what is clustering, what is supervised learning, what is unsupervised learning, what is simple linear regression, multilinear. That you have to understand. After that only you will get into that category. Yeah, so after learning this you have to do that as a project, also as a mini project, as a big project. Okay.
Yes, sir. So I got basically that basically it is not a field specific technology. It can be used in another way also. Like if I talk about the software engineering only, then machine learning will be not the limited to the software engineering. It can be used to the business and all that
Yes,
purpose.
yes. Software engineering is, if it is software engineering tells a formal way of creating a product or a service.
Okay.
Okay, it just teaches, the older days. Yeah, others, if you want, you can leave. I mean, if you. You're free to leave the class. Okay. See, yeah, yes. Software in, older days, say for example, if a project has been taken from a client is asking you to come up with some solution for something, come up with a software to solve some problem. Say for example, that may be a problem which is associated with some storage or some other service. Say for example, accounting service or finance service or something. So the software companies are telling, I will complete this project within 3 year. I will complete this project within 3 year, and you have to pay. Say for example, I'm telling you have to pay. Say for example, you have to pay 50 lakhs for this. Say for example, I'm telling, but finally the companies are taking not 4 years, not 5 years. Companies are taking simply 9 years for that. And also, with respect to cost also, if they quote 50 lakhs, finally they are coming and ending with double or triple the amount. That is really pathetic. In order to solve this problem, this software engineering came. Software engineering is nothing but a professional way of approaching the client and professional way of scheduling the activities. uh, that is nothing but a software engineering. Okay, a formal way. Say for example, in everything some standards are followed, right? In everything, if standards are followed, in the sense everything gets streamlined. Okay, everything gets streamlined. We have to follow some standards. Say for example, ISO is ISO standard is there in a shop or in a college or everything. So pakka documentation should be there. You have to do this in a scheduled way. Okay, a formal approach should be there. Even in movie making, na, you can able to see the difference between the south based movie making, whether it is a Tamil cinema or Telugu cinema movie making, and Bollywood cinema movie making, and Hollywood cinema movie making. In
Yes.
Hollywood, in Hollywood cinema movie making, they are making prototype before go to the shooting. They are
Yes.
making prototype how to take a movie. They are creating an animation movie which tells how to take a movie.
Mhm.
That much they are planning. In software engineering also, if you planned pakka, if you are going ahead with the proper schedule and everything, we can save the time. We can deliver the product on time.
Yes.
If you can quote the amount exactly, you can be inside the budget. Okay, you can go aligned with the budget which you propose to the client, and everything will come. That's why software engineering, you are studying software engineering there. Software engineering, if you study as a theory subject, in the sense, I understand it may be a boring subject, like the planning, design, then maintenance, implementation, maintenance, everything, all the models are dealing with the same thing. But it is highly important when you get into the company, that you have to follow. If you follow, you can achieve, and you can complete the project within time. You can go aligned with budget, lot of advantage you can get. So software engineering is involved in all kind of project. That may be a machine learning involved project, or a project without machine learning, project only with the data science and other stuff, project with IoT, whatever may be the project. For all, you can follow software engineering strategies. Got the point?
Yes, yes. What
Yeah.
I'm trying to ask is, if is, uh, is there any direct profile? Are there any direct profile in the product-based company for the machine learning or data science? Because I have heard that they do not hire the
Oh, oh,
freshers for
okay.
the,
Machine learning companies, you are asking, right? The
yes,
companies which we are producing machine learning products are not recruiting freshers, you are telling.
Basically, they recruit software engineers, and as a part of their software engineering, they allot the software engineer as a machine learning work.
Okay. Yeah, you know,
So I
but
think if we see in terms of the placements,
uh,
then what happens? The machine learning skills is not, I think, say very mandatory, but they hires on the coding skills only. And after getting selected, they can allot on the ML or that kind of projects. And if
yeah,
we don't
I
know,
would.
then
Yeah, I understand. I understand your question. Give me a couple of seconds. I would like to share on things to you. Give me a minute. Give me a couple of seconds. See. Um,
I'm just asking, no, not the. I'm
no.
also ML enthusiastic, and I want to know
Yes,
very
yes.
good
I understand.
what
And
the company's
yeah,
expectations
yeah,
are
yeah.
little bit.
Yes. I understand you completely. See here.
Sir, I think it would better if the recording will be stopped.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.